Alrighty adventurers, I'm Craig, and this is going to be a quick review of day one's ride with some of the fancy new camera gear I just got. So I've got a Insta360 X4 Air mounted to the bike on an extendable pole to get the backwards facing shots, and an Insta360 Go Ultra mounted to the chin of the helmet, and you can see the base of it flopping around on the bars there. I need to fix that. But by far one of the coolest things is the new DJI Neo2 here in bike follow mode, and it works. Big thing with the 360 cameras is that you reframe it later, so this has got auto tracking on in the editing mode, and keeps you in frame pretty well. The chin mounted Go Ultra is pretty awesome. It's tiny and light, and don't even know it's there for weight. But boy, am I impressed with the following ability of the new Neo2. I had the Neo before with no sensors and no avoidance control and no nothing. But this new version, the upgrades are fantastic. It's got all the sensors. It actually has a bike following mode, designed for bicycles, but it works pretty good. I can't believe how well it followed here on the trail, in the trees, avoiding everything, keeping me in frame. And you can choose where it follows you at, either low and flat or further back. So the Go Ultra, which I have there on the helmet, is a two-piece system. You can see the base flopping around, and that's what charges it, and has a view screen, so I can actually see if everything I'm shooting is aimed and framed well, and you can turn it on and off with your gloves on the button on top. And you can see the 360 camera there mounted on a selfie pole, so I can slide it up and down if I want to get a bit of an overhead shot or a better shot back at me. It's fairly well protected there, and you can see it mounted above the Cardo Android Auto CarPlay unit for navigation, so I'm kind of looking all in the same spot for everything. So of course, for my first day out for the season, I decided to go out and do some single track, and I gotta tell you, I'm definitely feeling it here today, the day after, as I'm editing, because it's been a long winter of no riding. So glad to get the bike back, so glad to be playing with all the camera gear that I've been picking up over the last couple months, and making sure it all works the way I want it to. Again, just blown away with the upgrades from the Neo to the Neo2. The follow mode here with the cycling mode on. First time I've tried it, it does a pretty good job. Whacks into tree, self-corrected, off it goes. I can't get over how close it's getting to some of these branches. But eventually, with all these tight trees and things to hit, it finds things I can't quite recover from, and down it goes. Of course, both cameras can be turned on and off with gloves. Everything is being able to see in front of you. You can see the Insta360 Go Ultra base there on the handlebars. So you can actually see if it's in frame. You can turn it on and off without trying to push the buttons on your chin and trying to know if you're actually recording or not. So what I did here was I messed with some of the settings and realized I was on a different mode. So you've got a wider shot here now, so it looks a little bit better. It gets my arms in there. The real beauty of the Insta360 cameras is that you can reframe them, so this is from that front camera aiming downwards, so you can actually see a bit more of the trail, and instead of just a forward-facing view. And straight down, if you really want to see what the ground is in front of you. It's kind of neat to have that angle for some technical looking stuff like this, where you can really see what's going on rather than it looking completely flat. And of course, you can't forget the dorky tiny planet view, which is kind of neat and fun in very short bursts. And the drone is all gesture controlled, which is pretty cool. So there's going to be an entire video coming soon of me playing with it like a Jedi. And that'll do it for this quick and dirty first ride. No long-term reviews on this stuff, which is all going to be coming. But a couple neat things that I'm still doing. I didn't do it for this video, but the Cardo headset syncs with the 360 gear as well. So I can actually have the helmet mic as my ride mic. So I hooked it up, it does work, but I was listening to a little bit of music at this point, so just kind of grooving along. So there will be lots more reviews coming, but it was just great to get out and shake out the cobwebs and yeah, remember what it's like to actually go for a ride. So if you in a place that you can, go do it. Go get some. Rap, rap.